that No Apology crew. It's track veterans right here. Look, I may say something that gets on your nerves, touch you to your heart, you know. Like you feel it right there.
Where at? Let me see right there, like on the left.
In the heart.
Oh, right up in here. Okay.
Yeah. Just feel like
indigestion
heartburn or something.
Yeah. Okay.
I'll care.
Oh.
Right? I'm gonna take your emotions, I'm gonna ball them up. And this time, I'm coming with another dunk. And look, I'm gonna come with an unexpected dunk. Allen Iverson. I'm shorter than all you motherfuckers. I'm gonna dunk on your bitch
ass. You about to get your fingertips on the rim. Got you.
Hey, okay. Still dunk on you.
I got you. All right.
I'm gonna break your ankles first.
Right. Right.
Okay.
Introduce yourselves.
All right. Well, it's your boy Jack Anthony, and pretty sure gonna say some things that you may not like or you might not feel. It's okay. Take you straight down to Sonic's. You know, it's a nice cold day today. Buy you a nice thick shake so you can suck it the heck up. Try not to cuss no motherfucking more, but you know,
as you know. Right.
Working on myself.
That's
working on yourself. Yeah. You failed miserably on that one. Well, it's your boy Sean DeVoy, one part of this No Apologies movement. You know how we do, and you already know I'm going to say something that's going to hurt your feelings. It's going to make you feel bad, man. It might even make you cry. Well, if that happens, all I can ask you to do is just stand up straight, turn your body around, bend over, turn your head, stare into the crack of your ass, because I don't give a poop. See what I did there?
Poop.
See what I did there, Jack?
Yeah.
I don't want to curse anymore either. Shit. Now let's get into this. Well, this foolishness.
Well, here we go. Here we go. We're talking about should a boss work harder than his employees?
So who should work?
I'm gonna take the first one. Go ahead.
You gonna give it to him? Yeah. So who should work harder, boss or employees?
Boss. Easy.
Boss.
Yeah, because the reason why I say the boss, one, he got to lead by example. Two, he got to maintain his success. Whatever he pours into his success is what he's going to reap out of it. If he pour in lackluster performance, then his business is going to be lackluster, no matter how many businesses he has. If it's one business, then he's going to have to perform at that level or above. His employees should come in following his leadership. A leader leads, so a leader shows and proves. A leader doesn't sit behind a desk giving out and delegating jobs when he don't know how to do any of the fucking jobs he can do. Now, once he gets to a corporation level, he can start hiring those who went to school to do that job. And he can kind of kick back on that, but that still does not lessen the work ethic he needs to put in to make sure his business is successful. Because he's going to be at meetings, he's going to be traveling, he's going to be trying to expand his business. So he still got to work harder than the employee. That's a no-brainer.
Okay. So in all aspects of it, I'm talking about at the beginning.
Yeah.
When you're getting your business off the ground, boss should work harder. In the middle, when you're kind of there, you've gotten things, established, boss should work harder. And towards the end, when you're set, everything's rolling good, you've got your foundation laid, you should still be working harder than the employees.
Yes, because here you go. Like say for instance, you working, say for instance, you go on a vacation. Well, your vacation is really not a vacation. Your vacation is a workcation, because you're gonna be out there promoting your business, and you're gonna use that that vacation as a tax write-off, so you don't even have to pay nothing, but you still working. Everything, every time you walk, you branding yourself.
Well, I believe that 100%.
Yeah.
Like
So
every time when I walk out, go to the store, you already know I'm wearing some straight out of Apologies gear every time.
There you go. So you're gonna be promoting yourself everywhere you go. So you're working. You're gonna be working. Okay. Your employees 9 times out of 10 gonna be like, man, I can't wait to take this shit off from work. But you gonna be always working constantly. Your brand is you. You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
All right.
Hands down.
Boss. Hands down. Boss.
Yeah.
All right, Jack.
Well, I agree, but disagree at the same time. And so here's where I agree with. In the beginning, when you're setting up a business, you're putting things together and you're trying to prep and make a foundation for yourself. I do believe that a boss, or should I say owner, works hard to establish himself. So it's a lot of different variables and things that he do. Now, in the midst of putting everything together, I feel like it's people that own systems, that own things out there that don't even know how to do half the stuff that they own, but they own it. So when it comes down to that, that's where it changes, because it's like this. Let's say I got money to invest into a business, a system. I put my money into that system. I don't know how to work that system, anything, but I put my money into that system, but the system works for itself. See what I'm saying? So I'm still making money. I might not be good at it. I might not do it, but my system works for itself. I pay someone to train other people how to do what I don't know how to do. You know what I'm saying? It's businesses out there, it's owners out there that actually does that, and they are very successful at their business. So, and they don't do a lot of work. All they do is just manage or run a company. They got people working for them, so the employees working. So I do believe that employees should work harder than the boss, because you're trying to keep your job for one. There's always situations, parameters, and things that you want to do to keep your job. Let's just say, for instance, I become an owner of a company selling a product. I'm the owner of the product. I'm the owner. I don't know how to sell. That's what I hired you for. I hired you to sell this product I own. You're going to have to work hard to sell that product for me because I paid you to do it. See what I'm saying?
Okay.
So that's where it changes. That's where I feel like it changes at. But at the same time, now if you switch it over to a traditional business where you start out like a store or something like that, and or like a restaurant, that's my best example. You're a cook, you know how to cook, and you don't have any other line cooks working for you because this is a mom and pop business. Of course, the owner is going to be working a lot harder. They're going to be doing exactly what Cedric said. Is they're going to be branding themselves, everything that they do when they on vacation, they're still working. And that's in that aspect, that's where that situation falls down into. So I believe what Cedric said on that side is right. So that's why I say I agree, but I disagree at the same time, because to be quite 100% honest with you, I'm that guy. I'm that guy that owns a system. I'm not too good with it, but I still get paid because I own the system. You see what I'm saying?
Okay.
So I still get paid. I still get my money, but there is, some level of hard work that both sides got to do in order to keep what they, the assets and the things that they get it. So, yep, it depends on where you fall in the spectrum, because you know how they say it's like four levels to success, because you got your employee, and then you got your self-employed over here. Then over here, you got your business owner, You got you got your owner, and then you have investor. So which side do you want to fall on? That's up to you, because you can be self-employed and you just like an employee on that side, or you can become an owner or an investor and have a system make money for you. Depends on which level, which side, what type of work, and what type of thing, what type of career things that you're doing. So it's all different. In this case, there is really, I'll be honest with you. In this topic, I don't feel like there's a wrong or right answer. It's just how you feel about your, the level of success where you want to start out at, or which side of the fence you want to start out at. That's how I feel about it.
And just to clarify, I think we need to define what a boss is first, because we talking on different aspects of like entrepreneurship, and that I think that's where I was coming from. Being an entrepreneur, I think you work harder than your employees at all turns. If you're just an investor, you're just putting up money. You're not really a boss. You just fronting shit and letting everybody else work, and you're basically fronting entrepreneurs money to run shit, and you're just getting a portion of their profits
and
return.
You're getting a return. And I think
that's a level of entrepreneurship too.
Investors, that's why I was saying we should have defined what a boss was. I don't think an investor is a boss, because you're not really a part of the company, right, to be a boss of that company. You get what I'm saying? I think it's more of it's just like if you sitting at home and you put money in stocks, you're not a part of that company. You just put money in stocks, fronting money for them to use, and you make profits off of it. That's what an investor is. I don't have nothing to do with Disney other than me just putting money into them.
But you're owner of the stock, so that makes you
not a boss, just an owner, not a boss. I don't dictate Joe Smo at the whatever ride is at Disney World. I don't dictate what he does or she does.
Oh,
I'm not a boss. I'm not a boss running shit, anything that they do. I don't even care how they management run shit. I just worry about, am I going to get a return or not?
Yep, getting my return.
Yeah, I don't care about that. So I think that's we're saying things. We're saying essentially the same thing. It's just that I think we should define what a boss is, because being an investor, me just giving you money to run your system, or me being a franchisee and having somebody run the franchise for me, is it successful? Yeah, okay. But if I'm a boss, have my hand in it.
It is a level of entrepreneurship.
Yeah, franchise, but you could be a franchise owner. You could be a franchise manager. It's still different.
It's many different levels. It just like I said, there's no wrong or right answer to this, because it depends on which side you fall upon. Whether you fall upon the investor / owner side, or you more of the self-employed / employee. Depends. It's 4 different boxes. So, some people, most people, when they start a business, they once started out as an employee. They switch over, they become a business owner. And then eventually they pour into that business by working hard. And that's where everything that you're saying come at. And then eventually, investors can see that company thriving and invest money into that company. Now, what eventually happens is that owner, that self-employed person shifts over to the other side, because now he developed a system and the system is working. He becomes an owner. So now he owns the system that he put together. and then eventually he goes into the investor side where he invests into different. So it's different levels. It just depends on which side of the parameter, which side of the field that you fall upon. But it's a lot of hard work for investors. It's a lot of hard work for owners. It's a lot of hard work for self-employed, and it's definitely a hell of a lot of hard work for employees. It just that owners and self-employed people tend to care more about the product, the business, the things that they're supporting than an employee would. You get what I'm saying? Employees just show up to work and make money.
Yeah. Okay. Well, oh well. So, boss or employee, who works harder? A boss works harder up until a point. Yeah. So, as a boss, clarify, talking about somebody who started a business and who runs the day-to-day, right? You do that at first when you start a business. A lot of people think that when you start a business, you automatically get employees and the money gets to rolling in. Well, let me tell you right now, that's a goddamn lie.
Big lie.
They do not go down like that at all. As a matter of fact, if you're not working harder than any one employee that you hire at the beginning, then I feel like your business is going to fail, or it's just going to be stagnant. You're never going to get from where you're at and get to where you want to be. I think anybody that starts a business does not start a business and where it starts, that's where they want it to stay. I don't think that's ever been the case, but to each his own. If depends on how big or how small the business is. Like I own a small business. I'm not looking to take over the world. I'm cool with Central California. I'm good with that, but I got to build. So right now I have an employee, but I still got to work. So I'm self-employed and an owner. Same time. It happens like that. And got to work them long hours. Sometimes you got to work every day. You don't get a day off. Kids looking at me mad because I'm leaving on Saturdays. All of a sudden, you didn't have to do that when you were just an employee, right?
Mm-hmm.
You would think, oh, I own a business. I shouldn't be working as much. Shit. It don't go down like that. But I'm willing to do it because I know as a business owner, man, I know where I want to be. And I want to be exactly where you were talking about, Jack. I want to be where the employees have to work harder than me. Now, I will say this, said when you brought up you're a brand. So when you're walking around, you are a walking billboard of your business. Like you are it. So basically when you go on vacation, it may not be the same type of vacation that somebody else may take. As an owner, this is a workcation, right?
Yeah.
But then you have to ask yourself, okay, sit an employee down in front of you and ask them, would you rather A, be doing the job that you're doing, or B, go on vacation and have to have meetings over drinks and dinner while on vacation in Hawaii? Nine times out of 10, the employee is going to be like, I'd rather be you. So is it really harder to do that? You would just have to kind of see what is your definition of hard.
Well, here's the thing, and just to clarify what I'm saying is, when you go, employee can say that, right?
Yeah.
But employee, when they go on vacation, they want to enjoy themselves and be,
yes, sir,
without work.
Yes, sir.
You being a boss, you don't have that luxury.
Oh yeah.
Or you can do it.
Well,
and then your company
it depends on what type of business you have. You can't do that.
Right. But I'm saying when you're initially working and you're trying to build your business bigger and better, everything you do has to be meticulous, and everything you
true.
Everything you do is not going to be, you're not going to have that luxury of, well, you know what, I'm going to take off this day to go and chill over here. No, everything is business. Everything you talking business, it should be. How about that? I'm gonna say it should be.
Okay. I got an example of what you just said. Said for Jack. Remember the year we went to SEMA and we both went out that first day, and what was we rocking? We brought velvet rope design gear.
Design gear.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, we branded.
That's a SEMA is a SEMA is a vacation for us. We don't vacation a lot, so when we go to SEMA for the week. It didn't have to be, but I'm starting a business. Wanted to go out there, hand cards out. No, hey, it turned into that. So when you're an employee, that really doesn't happen. So when you go on a vacation, it's a full-on vacation.
Yeah.
But on the flip, when they go back to work, they got to go back to work. And that means they got to be back on a specific day. They got to clock in. They have a certain amount of time to go eat. And then they got to clock back in. And then they have to sit at a desk or a cubicle or an office or something and do a specific task before they can go home. Or not, I'm going to say before they can go home, but until it's time for you to go home. And then you got to come back and do the same thing every day. So that's when I say, what would your definition of hard be? At the beginning, yeah. Business owner work way harder than any employee. Employees come to work, like you said, they come to work, they work, hit the bricks, they go home. That's it. Yeah. We are there managing the money. We're managing, like, make sure all the tax information is right. You got to pay them taxes. You got to pay all the fee. Like, I'm going through that now every month. My wife is like, hey, the insurance or the this or the that, we just paid this. We're like, good God, man, I got to get some more contracts. It's you got to work. But eventually, and honestly, man, we aspire to be owners, right? I'm guessing said you would love to own your own stuff, period, not have to go to work for anybody, run your own. Jack, I already know you want to run your own. If we want to do this, isn't the reason that we want to do this is so that eventually we don't have to do this?
Exactly. And that's like where you switch over to the owner and investor side.
Right. I personally, and this is me, some people may deem this as tough. I personally look forward to what you were talking about, said. Like, that's not work to me. Even on a vacation. If I'm going on a vacation to, wherever, let's say Hawaii, and in Hawaii, I'm supposed to meet with such and such to talk business. In my brain, this is somebody that enjoyed boot camp, by the way. Something wrong with me. I enjoy stuff like that. So that's not work to me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's not work to me. Right. Go back to when I was selling cars and I had to be in and wear a suit, had to wear specific stuff and I couldn't do that. Sucked. That was work to me. You know what I'm saying? Like this, like it sucks to, long hours, not at home. Yeah. But if I was I can't lie to you and tell you that when I was an employee, I felt like I worked harder than I do now. It's not the case, but I just don't feel that way. Matter of fact, better example, all of us were in the military. I can ask all of you right now, do you feel like your boss, whoever was your department head, worked harder than you?
No.
Department head, a manager?
Like whoever your officer was in your department, do you feel, and even when you were in, did you ever once feel like he worked harder than you?
No.
Harder?
No.
Said, do you feel like he worked harder than you?
Fuck no.
So it's basically your situation. None of us did. None of us ever in the military looked at our officer and went, damn, he worked real hard.
However,
never
I know, but however,
you know what I mean? Yeah, it never happened. Yeah. Like we even got sayings when somebody calls us sir. What do we say? Don't call me sir. I work for a living.
Right.
I work for a living. Yeah, like that's a thing in all branches of the military. I work for a living. Don't call me sir.
Right. But see, here's the thing about that. Why I say that's a little bit different. That's an organization based on following orders from another person. Like,
that's above you.
Let's say in a wartime situation, Do you seriously think that you work harder than that dude that's running shit? That has to be in every meeting, that has to strategize everything, that has to do things like that? No,
I get that. Yeah.
Yes.
Like, well, hold on.
That's
Hold
what I'm
on.
saying.
See,
yes.
It depends on what's
there's
going
a 50-50 thing.
Yeah.
And
Yes.
see, that's what I was saying as far as in my brain, when I go and I have to meet with somebody, it's not work to me. Like, I don't dread it. It's a lot of work. I don't dread it, so I don't consider that hard. It's case by case basis. You may have that officer that loves that shit. Like wartime, he get hype. He like, who are we about to go out there and kill some? That's not hard to him.
Right.
You know,
so he get what he's doing.
Sitting in a meeting and sitting in a meeting and looking at your captain or your XO, your CO or your XO, and they're explaining what we're supposed to be doing. I know for a fact when I was an IT and I would stand in with my department head for those meetings, I know for a fact that when they would have those meetings, they would have those briefs, and then know what they would say? Go to your department and dictate what they're supposed to do. Now I ask you, that aspect of it, going to tell people what to do, is that harder than the people having to actually do it?
No.
Well,
you see,
no.
So it just depends.
No,
it's Jack, but that's on you, Jack.
It depends.
I've been in those officer meetings to where the day-to-day has to be delegated. I mean, the smallest detail has to be delegated.
Yeah.
So yes, you may be out there doing the manual labor.
Right.
Cool. But to make sure that ship is running, them officers have to do that shit. And most, I'm gonna tell you, I work with people. Most of the motherfuckers couldn't do it. Couldn't do it.
Oh, we had.
That would be
all of us have worked beside somebody that was just
minds to even wrap around.
We've all worked next to that dude, or you just looked at him like, man, I hope I don't get stuck in the finger with your dumb ass because you stupid as shit. Absolutely. But I've also worked around chiefs and officers that I looked at and said, holy shit, I hope I don't get caught in the trenches with you because we're dead. It's over. You're an idiot.
I'm gonna have to shoot you to make sure I survive.
Right. But my thing is, that's what I'm saying. Like, what is your definition of hard? So when they're in these meetings, they're talking, they're strategizing, they're trying to figure out, hey, we need to enter at point A. What's the best way for us to get to point A so that we can then get to point B? You got a bunch of people sitting around trying to figure it out, and whoever has the best idea, they go with it. Now, to execute the idea, they have to go to the employees and say, yo, this is what it is. Go do it. It's almost like who works harder, the coach or the players? Who works harder? Whose job is harder?
It depends on, if you're talking about energy output, of course, every time it's going to always be the employee physically. Now, is that harder? Because like you said, if a dude loves to run, that's what he loves to do. That's not going to be hard for him.
That's not hard to him. Right. Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So it's
you feel what I'm saying? Like, it's a
finite, it's a kind of
to each its own.
To each
his own.
It's some people, you know, like, but I feel like
there's
us wanting to be entrepreneurs. We all of us do. We all want to be entrepreneurs. This is not my final goal, is to do what I'm doing now. My final goal is to exactly what you said, Jack. You said the four, right? You said employee, you said self-employed, you said owner, and then what did you say? Investment. That is my ultimate goal. My ultimate goal is not to keep doing this forever. My ultimate goal is to have this running so I'm getting residual income. That's the word of the day. Residual income. And then I want to invest in real estate.
Can we define residual income
like
to some people
income,
that may
money
not know
that you
what
make
it is?
while you sleep? That's the easiest way for me to. That's why I think of it. I'm quite sure there's an official definition of residual income, but mine is I'm making money while I sleep. Pretty much what it is.
That's what it is. Some people
my goal is to
that's
be
not passive.
I want to invest in real estate.
You're not residual.
Passive and residual is two different things. Passive income can become
passive income. I can get passive income working.
Yeah. That's
It's
passive income.
extra money that
Yeah.
I have that I could,
No,
I can
Residual
spend and
income.
do whatever.
Residual-
Passive
residual-
income is income that comes in
Mhm.
that you're not working for. It's passive. So if you're looking for residual income to come in every month, that's
Every month.
passive
Yep, that's
income. Active income is when you're out there doing it and you actively get money. That's active income. That's why I'm saying passive income is residual because you're getting in money
Right.
every month
Because you're getting
and
their
you're not
money every
working
month.
for it. You're just coming
Like,
in because of what you established.
Yeah, and that's what I'm trying to do, but
Yeah,
that's not my
I
ultimate
know
goal.
what
My
I'm
ultimate
saying,
goal is to
bro.
get
I'm
to
not trying to
is to
get
get to
lead
what
you
we're talking
wrong.
about. It's trying to get to the investing. That's what I want to do. Invest in real estate. That's my goal.
Yeah,
That's my
and then
ultimate.
return on that would be return on investment. You put some money in, money come
Yep.
back.
Money come back times
Return on investment.
2 or 3 or like depends on man. That's what I'm looking to do. But once you get there, then I'm quite sure you can easily say that a employee on the physical works harder, but that's what we aiming for.
Right.
That's what I'm doing. I'm not doing this so that I can keep continuing to work harder than employee. Like, why?
Right.
For what?
Because I was thinking of it like when I
Yeah.
was answering that we have a lot of people who think tactically. They
Mhm.
think, let me fight this battle and I win this battle and I got it. So they go from battle to battle.
Okay.
Whereas in my mind, I'm thinking of the whole war.
Okay.
I want to win this war, then that war. I don't give a fuck how many battles you win, nigga. When it comes to that final get down, as long as I come out on top, I'm good.
Let me ask you a question. Let me ask y'all a question. It's a good one. How long do you think you should be running that business before you become to get to the other side? How long do you think you got to do it?
Well, it depends. It depends
So,
on
depends on the business, of course,
the
but-
direction you go in.
Like,
But
what
I'm
do you
saying,
mean?
as an
What do you
example,
mean? Give me an example.
let's just say I wash dogs for a living,
Okay.
and I started a business washing and grooming dogs.
Okay.
But I'm the only one washing these dogs, and I've been doing
Okay.
this for 5 years. And then I invited a business partner because Shelly want to wash dogs with me, and she likes dogs, and she's what's that PETA, whatever it is.
Oh, Peter.
Peter. She's one of those
Yeah.
people. So she want to wash dogs and make sure they get washed humanely. So
Okay.
I decided to make her a code to my company. Not really an employee. I
So
give
basically, a partner, a co-owner.
I
what do you want to call that?
I made her a partner to be washing dogs.
Okay.
But it's been 5 years and I'm still the only employee,
So you're self-employed.
washing dogs. And it's been doing. How long do you think I should transition to actually having employees and making this business grow into
What's
something?
said? Because now that you've said that, what said you said?
Yeah, you got it.
Depends on your direction. You may love, hey, Jack, I see where you're going with that. So you may just love washing dogs and you love it. Like you don't want to stop. You love the art of doing, like you're just into it. So you're good with where you're at. So you may stay self-employed. But me,
because the minute you stop working, your money stops.
Not your money. Your money, yeah. Well, your money won't stop. Here's the thing: when you're self-employed, some people are scared to bring in employees because when you bring in an employee, all that money that you were making when it was just you, it's gonna shorten up. Because now you got to pay an employee.
But that's why
you see what I'm saying. So some people don't want to do this. Some people greedy, and they like, yo, it's not about me being a boss and me being able to be at home with the family and be able to go on vacations with my friends and family. It's not about that. It's about I'm trying to make as much money as I can, so I'm gonna stay self-employed and make all this money. It could be that.
And that's the portion where I say people think tactically because they don't realize in the first 5 years most businesses go under.
Yes, they do.
For that same reason of staying stagnant in that one
not
spot.
expanding. Yeah.
And no matter if you love it, make that business grow, share your love. So franchise. Think about franchising your dog grooming business.
Exactly.
Think about when you get employees. Think about hiring managers that can handle that, veterinarians and whatever. So you can broaden out your business. Now you bring in multiple streams of income into that business. Then you can get yourself to be like, okay, my original store, I got like 5 people that's working in this original store, and I got 10 other stores around the country. I can go sit back, or I can go to each one of my stores and check it out, and that's my work vacation.
Yep.
Absolutely. You know what I'm saying? I'm just thinking in a broader sense.
Yeah.
It's kind of like a real estate agent.
Yeah.
Are you a real estate agent or you're a real estate
or
broker?
realtor? Realtor or broker. Yeah.
So which one you want to continue to be? Do you can real estate agents make good money, like hands down, phenomenal, make great money. But a broker,
yeah.
a broker,
brokers on
brokers,
point, $1 million homes. They get what is it, 10 to 20%?
No, that depends. If you're a real estate agent and you don't have your own agency, not even close, you may be getting 3%.
Wow.
Yeah, you may get 3%. It's because when you first start doing real estate, you have to be part of a brokerage. You have no choice. You can't get people think you can get your real estate agent to just start doing stuff. Nah, you can't.
So when you look at that,
for 2 years, you have to join up with somebody. Now,
so
once
you have to be an employee. You have to be an employee.
You have a choice.
Yeah.
You have a choice. Once you get into like, let's say Keller Williams, one of the biggest, Keller Williams. Keller Williams does exactly what you were talking about. They have different franchisees. So the franchisees have their own, like they have their own name, but they work under the Keller Williams umbrella, right? The ones that have their own like franchisees, they're the ones that you're talking about, said. Those are the ones that possibly making about 10% on every them. But then they have their team. So their team makes about, can make 1.5 to 3%, and then they're kind of sitting back getting that 7, but they're not doing the legwork anymore.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And it's like, it's not the same as employees. It's basically you're self-employed. You go out there, make money, or you don't.
Yep.
And if if it goes too long and you're not making me any money, you can go and we'll bring somebody else in, kick you out, and then you're still part of Keller Williams, but you don't have the backing. Like, you don't have the contacts, you don't have them getting leads for you. It's just you.
It's just you. And now it's
just
hard.
you. And now
you got to work hard. Yeah. So now you got to work hard.
So now you got to go door to door, like on some, you want to buy a house, like, yeah. So it's stages to it, but a broker, he got people, like he go make the money. Hey, he got to be a motivator though. Like, hey, get out there and make this money.
He motivates
the hell out of you. Yeah, motivate his team.
His teams
get out there
to go out there, make money. Hey, we did good. We at 10%. We want to get to 15 by the end of the week.
Yeah, motivate the hell out of you.
Everybody if we get to that 15%, I'm gonna get everybody some AirPods.
And what's great about what you just said, Jack, is takes me back to what I was saying. Now, is that hard? Some people may think, having to stand up and motivate a group of 15, 20 people to go out there and work hard and make money may be hard for some people. But then, like we were saying, there may be somebody who loves to go out there and run his motherfucking mouth like, yeah, let's get out there and do it. He loves it. It's not hard for him. Now, y'all got to go out there and make that money, knock on doors or get these leads and follow up. And you know what I'm saying? So it's basically, how you feel, what you feel is hard.
To each his own.
You know what I'm saying?
It's
what you think is hard.
Yeah, it's really no wrong answer to that. But at the same time, though, everybody knows employees work.
They work on the physical.
Are supposed to.
They work. Well, when I was selling, even when I was selling cars, like if you work hard enough, you can make more than your manager.
That's true.
Your manager makes a commission, makes the commission based off of what you do. But his commission based off of what you do isn't as much as how much you make off commission. You giving him a piece. But if you go out there and you killing it, by the end of the year, you could be making more money than your manager.
But how much time did you put in, and how much time did he put in?
But your manager, he's not working as hard as you. And the owner, all he's doing is making sure that the business stays afloat. And what I mean is licenses is done on time, everything's paid, all the legalities are taken care of, everything like that. And he's fronting
dealing with
bill.
the shipment of the cars.
Exactly.
All that
he
shit.
has to deal.
Mhm.
He's dealing, or like Jack was saying,
he got somebody
to do that.
Yeah,
he got somebody to do it. And yeah, there are a bunch of owners that own businesses that don't know how to do the groundwork.
The groundwork,
but the groundwork may not be
believer.
harder than you going and sitting down with Chevrolet, the CEO of Chevy or GM, and trying to make sure that you get a shipment on time. That, you know, you got to go in and you're a receptionist. Yeah, you got to work long hours, but your job ain't harder than me having to fly over to, you know, wherever and sitting down with somebody and trying to get new product in.
And I'm a firm believer that a good manager, I'm not talking about the boss, good manager,
Okay.
don't need to know your job. He just needs to know that you can get it done and delegate the proper people to get the job done. He
knows who to go to get the work done.
Yeah, he'd be like, oh, you paint? I don't need to know the perfect stroke for paint. Nigga, get the shit smooth.
I don't need to know the perfect stroke.
Yeah. Get the shit smooth.
That's
all I need to know.
Yeah, what you do with that paint roller. Just get it done. You don't have to tell me about your wrist motion when you're going up and down. I don't care about none of that.
You got, okay. As long as it gets done.
Great.
Great. I know your technique is son. Wax on, wax off.
I've seen your finished product. You are excellent. I don't care about the middle and how you start, and whatever you do, keep doing it.
Right.
Keep doing it. We'll keep cashing that check.
Nah, man.
Yeah. But yeah, it's, you know, at the beginning it's a boss, but towards the end, I hope that towards the end, you know, the employees are working a little bit harder than a boss. That's what I'm aiming for.
I mean,
I want a vacation on a Tuesday, and I mean that shit.
I'm on vacation.
Everybody
right
lives
now.
for the weekend. I want to. Yeah, I want to be Tuesday.
Right now.
I would love
right now.
I would love to be in the real background of that.
Right, like
what you say?
He said what?
I don't even.
Not a leaf is moving on that palm tree in the back.
Ozzy got a thick ass shadow on the water.
Like man, it must be dry and hot as shit where you at, because not a leaf is blowing in that background.
Hold on for a second, y'all. Snoop Dogg about to bring me a Corona.
About to bring you Corona real quick.
Man,
you about to bring your Corona?
He is capping.
Tell Snoop I said, what it do? What it do? Bow wow. Yeah, man. But yeah, I want to be able to hit my boys up. Be like, man, let's fly out to Atlantic City on a Tuesday. And y'all be like, all right.
I don't know. My concentration
easy stuff.
is legacy right now, man.
Yeah.
Legacy. I get into insurance products, real insurance products, to where you can borrow off the insurance and still damn near $2-3 million policy for the kids and all that.
Yes,
that's what I'm on right now.
Yeah, leave something behind. Leave a legacy behind. Work hard for your last name, not your first. Yeah. All that stuff. You can't pass down. You can't pass down employment, man. That's why I have such a love for ownership, man. Pride in ownership.
I do insurance, life. I'm working on getting my health license, but you talking about whole life policies and stuff like that.
Yep.
So,
yeah.
Well, I mean,
you gotta be careful how you do those, though.
You guys, if you show me an outstanding product, I jump on with you, bro.
I have an outstanding product. It's called solar.
You have an outstanding product. It's called, man, you should be out there doing mobile, fixing people's cars and making $300 a day, and then passing it down and making $300 a day while you kicking your feet up doing solar. I'm just saying.
Oh yeah.
You know, whole ASC certified thing. You know what I mean? I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah,
feel like
right,
fixing
right
cars no
now,
more.
right now
I
I'm
feel
helping my
lazy.
What? You didn't hear what I said? You didn't hear what I said?
I already said
Get somebody.
get somebody. I know.
Get
Hire somebody to
somebody.
do it. Hire
Yes,
a
sir.
mobile mechanic.
So, hey, so when you had that slow week, solar not selling, you can look and get that.
Money
What?
still coming
What's the
in.
word of the day?
Residual.
Income.
Residual income.
Tell you, bro.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Like right now, I'm working. I'm helping my boy out. But shit, right now I'm working on like you guys that kind of inspired me. Start my own installation business. TVs, systems, and all that shit. Shit, I'm working on that, getting all of the logistics
Hey,
of that shit to work.
I got my TV right here mounted. I will unmount it and then have you come up here and mount them shits.
Hey, what's the name of your company gonna be? Light Squad.
Beige Brigade. There we go. Beige Brigade.
My shit gonna be called.
That should be it right there.
That shit gonna be called Darkies. Goddamn it.
You say my name of my company gonna be Darkies Ew. Yeah, come look at my products at darkiesew.com. Check it out. Hashtag Beige Brigade.
That's darkies. The word dot.
The word www.
The word com.
The word dot
com.
or dot and dot com. We waited too late to get it, so we had to spell it out like that. It was already taken.
Yeah,
So.
and bro, what you could be doing, Jack, like you said, the mobile, what's the name? You could be doing handyman jobs.
Sick.
You know how many motherfuckers do not want to put their furniture together? Damn.
A lot.
I'm gonna hire somebody to do it for me.
Yeah, know what I'm saying? Don't do that.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, here's the thing, man. If you could do it yourself at the beginning, make enough money to where you got enough money savings where you can hire somebody, take that hit, but you're still making residual. Or you could just start it and hire somebody.
Start it and just hire.
Why not? It's
hire somebody.
It's more than what you were making. Yeah, why not? Why not?
Like that shit I was talking about, the furniture shit. Shit, you can hire two people, do like 4 or 5 houses at a time per day. Just putting together fucking furniture.
So what is it that you
installing
gonna be doing?
a DVD player or some shit like that?
What you gonna be putting together?
I'm putting together TVs, actually cutting out, rewiring their rewiring the outlet boxes, make sure they behind the wall so you can't see them. It'd be all clean and neat. Do the repainting of that area, do all of the drywall for that area.
TV gonna cut out like his camera. I'm just playing.
As long as he don't use no Macintosh.
Fuck. That shit that legit. Like right now, I'm running wires in my house right now. I'm putting on coach lights and all that shit there. Security lights.
Hey,
just doing it for my house first. Then I'm gonna start doing it for other people's. I'm already helping my boy out because he didn't know how to install TVs and shit. So that's what I go and help him do. Now I'm helping him just doing like the basic shit, learning how to drywall and all that shit. So that's just helping me build my business to where when I started, I know what the fuck I'm doing.
Now let me ask you.
Yes.
Based on our conversation, are you doing this to be self-employed because you like doing it, or are you trying to do it to eventually bring in an employee and have them working for you?
I'm doing it to eventually bring in employees and have them actually going out while I just sit at the company and run things.
Okay. All right. See,
I don't want to
now
be out there.
Are you gonna run things like Smithers?
Nah.
Or are you gonna run things like Mr. Peter Schmidt?
Nah.
Where you ain't gonna never leave your office?
Nah.
I'll stay in my office.
I live in my office. I'll die in my office.
No, I just want to be able to do the day-to-day things like the scheduling of the installs and stuff like that.
Okay.
I delegate everybody where they need to go based on their experience.
Well, I hire people like that. It's called managers. They're gonna do that for me. I just tell that one manager and then they tell everybody else.
But
which is basically what I would do if I owned a dog washing business for the past 5 years.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
we talking like 5 years. 5 years into it, yeah, I'm gonna be doing the
Oh
schedule.
yeah. Oh yeah. You'll
But
be a
Yeah.
beast. You'll be a beast at that.
after that, shit. After that, my whole goal is to have that business running something, open another building.
Exactly.
Yep.
See
Yeah,
that
man.
that right
Franchising,
there.
man.
That's what I'm looking
real
for.
estate.
Yeah, man.
Real estate for me, fellas. That's what I want.
I mean, real estate.
Have
I want to
enough
do
to
real
grab
estate
my
too.
own crib and flip it, and then it's
Why
a
you
wrap
bullshit?
from there.
Why you bullshitting?
Can't wait.
I think it's either Indiana or Illinois is giving out free land right
It's Illinois,
now. Okay.
not Illinois.
Oh,
I got
Illinois.
the reason I know that is because I used to transact insurance in that state, and when I would sit and meet with the natives,
Mhm.
they'll correct me because I'll be like Illinois, and I'll be like Illinois, and they'll be like, you've been saying it wrong. It's Illinois. The S is silent. I was like, oh, okay.
Like
Well,
motherfucker, just look at that and just. I know the S is silent.
Hey,
but-
and then
yeah.
Like
I look
it's
at,
like-
I look at them.
like-
I
like
look
the
right at them
knife.
same Midwesters that I used to deal with when I was at Great Mistakes out there, and I look at them and say, "Don't correct me. Y'all cost soda pop. Shut up.
Ah,
Shut up." Walk on first time I heard that, I said, "What? You want some pop? Pop what? Pop?
these
What are you
nuts.
talking about?
but
Pepsi?
like I was
Say
saying,
that then.
they're giving out free land, bro. So look into that.
I don't think he want none in Illinois. It might
I'll take
your
some in
piece of-
Illinois. You crazy?
Yeah, I'll take
Uh-oh.
land
Illinois,
anywhere
bugging.
right now.
Chirac.
Yeah, it's land. I'll
Chirac?
take it wherever.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna live there.
Yeah.
I didn't say I was gonna live there. I said I own the land.
land.
Living there. You out your mind.
Say
Hey,
business,
I'll
one day
do them
they wanna build us some
negotiations
shit,
on-
They gotta come
On
see.
Zoom.
You might get shot being on.
Shoot, no way. They'd be like, "Hey, you want to fly out to meet with us?" I do not.
No,
Do
no.
not. I will. Hey, I'll go old school. I will fax you everything you need.
Yeah.
Fax. I'm a fax away.
What I'm saying, man, my whole thought process on this is I'm already investing. I'm already investing in several different companies. About to get insurance products. About to do this because I just love electronics. So I'm about to start installing TVs and shit. And other than that, man, I mean, I'm doing all right now, but
You want me to give you a little piece of advice?
what's up?
And this is the me being the snob part of me that's saying this. I'm telling you right now, because of the way that I view this, when I see people, you need to get you either a nice work car or a work truck.
Yeah.
And you put, because the one thing that I look at is when you pull up to my house and you and your personal vehicle coming to do work for me, I don't take you serious.
Right.
I take it as, man, you in here doing a hobby. You're not doing this shit official. Like, I got a neighbor right now.
I'm already starting. I already
There
got
you
my
go.
DOT.
There you go.
I'm already
I got a-
starting, bro.
I got a neighbor that does landscaping, right? He gave me his card. His card didn't have his business license ID.
Yeah,
Put that shit in the drawer.
yeah.
You're not coming over here with me. You ain't got no fucking insurance. You're not doing
I
no work over
already
here.
have the EIN number. I already have the DOT number. Only thing I got to do is just do the business plan, finances, and then
You going to a bank to try to get funding?
Yeah, I've already got the bank that I'm going to, PNC Bank, and
I've heard of them.
I just need to get all the finances and everything, and then I'll be able to fund my truck and all the equipment that I need.
Are they official? Because I be getting stuff from them in the mail all the time. I be tossing that. I don't even be opening it.
PNC is
PNC
official.
Bank. I'd be like,
they
man,
also good with trust. They also good with trust if you bill in the trust or whatever. So my trust
Okay.
is through them. That's why I'm getting the business through.
Yeah, only thing I trust is myself.
Well, you want to get a trust so you can put all your property into your trust, and you Sean DeVoy does not
Right.
have the liability. Your trust have the liability.
Okay. Okay.
You just operate as an agent.
Got you.
Control
So-
everything, own nothing.
Okay, so basically what you're saying is if I get a trust for my business, right?
Mhm.
And then I walk up and I smack the shit out of Jack, he can't sue me. He got to go through the business first.
Your trust company, which
He can sue them.
Which then you
Okay.
can dissolve and start another trust company.
And start another one,
Yeah.
so he can't get nothing. So I can just continuously smack the shit out of Jack, and then just start another trust.
Yeah.
Oh, Jack, you in trouble, man. I'm about to just sneak up on you, just on the strength, and just be like, "Hey, my man," and just leave.
Hey, you might not even have to worry about that, player. You might, hey, your wife might be fully invested, nigga, from that life insurance policy. She gonna.
So y'all might have a little plan. She might hit you up like, "Hey, he coming over to smack you right now, just to let you know." Hey, you know what I'm saying? I'm not saying nothing over the phone, but
15%.
Yeah. I got 15% with your name on it.
Heard you got $1 million policy, so you know.
Yeah, I'm gonna need about 150 of that. Yeah. Hey, still not gonna stop me from sliding through, smacking the shit out of you. Hey,
at your own risk.
Yep, I'm gonna have a sticker on my car, on the back of my car when I pull off. It's gonna say "Sue my trust."
Ah.
That's all you gonna see every time I smack you. So see the back of my car. Sue my trust.
If it was
crazy.
that easy, if it was that easy, you know how many people would be doing that for real?
Dude.
Oh, for real. Oh yeah.
Hold on. Y'all don't remember Trump University? Nigga, this motherfucker showed you Trump University.
Oh, man.
That shit went under. Did they sue Trump? No, they sued Trump University, which was a trust. Shit.
First of all, Trump University sound like it's bogus.
But
off rip, I'm mad.
But here you go.
Yeah, that's just
bogus. When you say, is it that easy? It is. It's just that people don't do it because the average person don't even think that way.
I wouldn't even think about that.
That's what I'm saying. They don't even think that way. These businesses show you this all the time. Like, okay, do you sue the CEO of the business or do you sue the business?
The business.
The business is the trust. You don't sue the person.
Yeah, got you. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, because I've been dreaming about just smacking that just for no reason. But afterwards, I don't want them to be mad. Like I want them, to understand. Like it's nothing personal. I just want to smack the shit out of him. I don't hate Jack. That's my brother, man. But I just want to smack shit out of him.
Yeah. On GP.
Just on GP. Like nothing personal. I smack him and be like, "Yo, let's go play some Call of Duty, man." Smack shit out of him. You know,
that motherfucker be like, "So right now I'm under the Devoid Trust." Next week,
right.
Next week you're gonna be like, "Yeah, this is your boy 619 Trust."
Trust. Yeah. Every time I'm gonna have 25 trusts before I be like, "Oh, I smacked him enough." It's good.
It's the Velvet Rope Design Trust.
Yeah, I'd be like, "Yo, he teared up last time, man. I ain't trying to have him cry."
But a lot of people do LLCs, which is a limited liability company, and they think that they have a lot of protections. They have some protection, and everybody want to do corporations, but you could just be a trust, and you have no liability. You as a person, you are an employee of your trust.
You sign yourself to yourself.
So if what you're talking about was a condom, which condom would it be? Would it be a Magnum or a Trojan?
Well, it depends on.
Would it be a lifestyle?
Hold up. It depends on the property you have inside the trust.
Oh,
now if you coming like this with this much property,
lifestyle.
Right.
But so basically for me, it would be a hefty bag. Got you. I feel
right.
All right.
So it depends on what you're doing.
Hefty. Wimpy.
Hey, don't be talking about us wimpy people. I mean, oops.
Free game though. That's free game.
Okay.
Put your family and yourself under trust and all your property under trust. So when somebody come in to look for you and your shit, they can't find it because you don't have shit.
Oh, man, I'm broke as a joke, man.
I ain't got
nothing on
shit.
me.
I ain't
got
got it
on me, bro.
Yeah,
I ain't got it, man.
Got it.
That's how you do it. Hey.
Hold up. How you got a Mercedes Benz? Oh, that's the Sean.
That's the company car. That's the company car.
Trust. I don't own anything.
Yeah, nothing. I'm broke. Hey, be patting yourself over here like you really hold money up here.
Yeah,
I ain't got
shit.
I ain't got nothing on you, man. I be doing that all the time, man.
That's free game, man.
Are you patting yourself up here? What's up there?
You know, lawyers. You know, lawyers charge people hundreds of dollars to get fucking EINs when you can get that shit for free.
Yeah,
on the website.
Yeah, just IRS.
I called the IRS. Yeah. Straight up. Call them. Yeah. Hey, if you got patience, you can get through. Get that, man. Hey, get an EIN number. Okay.
Hey,
what's the name of your business? This.
I got the IRS in the next room.
And then they'll either mail it to you, or you can do what I did the other day, Jack. That's why I was at UPS.
Oh, okay.
Because they had they faxed it to me because I didn't want to wait.
Oh, you can do that shit. You can do that shit online, and they'll just print. You can print out your fucking shit.
They said they said they don't let the IRS don't let you do that no more.
Yeah, you can't print them out.
I just did it last week because I had to get proof of my EIN so I can go ahead and start my get everything done with my
payroll.
No. I'm talking
about
all
my payroll done.
First applying. When you first apply, you can apply.
Oh yeah. She when I first did it, like that was years ago though. They gave it to me over the phone. Shit.
That's what I'm saying.
They told me that over the phone.
That shit is so easy. Like your taxes. Why do people pay for somebody else to do their taxes when you just send all your paperwork to the IRS and they do this shit for free? That's their job.
Nah, see, I don't trust.
I'm not gonna trust. I'm not gonna go.
That's a trust thing for me, man. I always feel like when you hear IRS, I think, man, they ain't gonna try to help me out with nothing. They're not gonna take none of my write-offs, none of my nothing. They gonna give me the least amount that they can get. That's why I think of it. Like even if it's not true, I just don't. I'm not there yet with the IRS. Like they're not as vicious as they used to be in my eyes. But to just send them all my stuff and my business stuff and receipts for write off, I feel like they'll take advantage of it and be like, oh, we don't count this, we don't count this, we ain't counting that. You know what I'm saying?
You just tell them what you need them to do. That's it. You write a letter, cover letter, tell them what you need them to do.
I need you guys to save me as much money as possible.
No, they don't do that.
They're not gonna do that.
Oh well, then they're not gonna. Then I'm not gonna do that shit. Then I'm not gonna do that. Then
they might tell you over the phone, no. Like I would just save me as much money as you can. No.
And then you just have and then that's when I go to that. That's when I pay that tax person.
No,
that's what I'm saying.
No.
Yeah.
Okay. No, what I'm saying is, if you want them to do your taxes, assess your taxes, you let them know what you need to do and what you can let them know that you're not even a taxpayer. You don't even get your taxes taken out. You get all your taxes back. If you all that shit is voluntary, all of it.
Yeah,
all of it. You can read their own manuals and it will tell you it's voluntary. But because you sign a W-4 the wrong way,
they
get you. But they're not gonna tell you how to do the shit properly. They not, because they like.
Well, no. Well,
give me money. Fuck it. I'll take it.
Well, my trust for them will grow, and then one day I'll be able to just send them my stuff and tell them and feel good about it. But I just got through for 6 years.
They got me.
That when they audited me, it gave me a very sour taste. It turned me off for the fucking IRS, man.
Well, you gotta understand this too.
They audited me for the previous years.
Right. If you're a successful business and you successful business owner, you should expect
to get in 2 years. Yeah. They told me. I read all that when I was studying for my test. Oh yeah, they tell you, yo, you can expect to be audited the second year The second year of your business being
Yeah.
open.
So
You
keep
can
all your
expect it.
receipts and all that.
Keep all your receipts. Second
Hey,
year,
man,
you can
square it
expect to.
away, it'll go smooth as shit.
They'll leave you alone.
Yeah, it goes smooth as shit.
Yeah,
Square it
but
away.
when they audited
Keep the
me,
paperwork.
it wasn't I didn't know what was done. I went to somebody that did my taxes wrong.
I'm
they-
I'm just let y'all know my
You know what I'm saying?
relationship sucks because
Hmm.
she worked for the fucking IRS and I don't trust her. I can't even say money now.
Well,
Yeah.
tell
All right,
her the
nigga,
story.
I don't know.
Hold up.
I don't
Tell
know.
her the story.
I don't know if she gonna be a lifer there and start being
Bro.
that dedicated employee snitching. You know
Hold
what
up,
I'm
hold
saying?
For you, tell her to start reading the publication 6209.
I ain't telling her to read nothing. She already confused.
Just
What
telling
she
you that'll
doing?
help your ass. I'm telling you, I'm trying to give you what's gonna help you.
I'm gonna tell her that.
1099As and 1099Cs and 1099Bs.
I'm
You
gonna
know,
tell
you
her
can get
that.
rid of your court case with those and get the money back.
Mm.
I'm trying to
telling
give
you, I
you
can't get my money
small
back.
tidbits of game here.
Hey,
Hey,
I'm gonna tell her
all I
that.
know is
She gonna
I
look
can
at
tell you
me
one thing.
like a snitch.
Both of y'all can book this. You give me a chance to get my money back. I'm hitting both of you up. Y'all both gonna go with me to Vegas, and we are all gonna partake in hookers. I don't care if you happily married. I don't care. All y'all, you all three of us, hookers, Vegas, top shelf hoes. We get down.
Oh, you want the information?
On my dime.
Gotcha.
Sounds fun.
Gotcha.
Can't
On
wait.
my dime.
Gotcha. I'll
Yeah.
show you guys. Gotcha.
He said, "Gotcha,
Yep, I got you.
gotcha."
Yeah.
I'll show
Gotcha.
you guys. I'm serious. I'm so fucking serious. That's why I'm okay right now. I'm so fucking serious.
All right. Well, this was a good discussion, but in about 10 minutes, I actually have an interview to do, and I'm sick of talking to you ugly black folk. So I hope everybody has enjoyed this podcast. I hope y'all got a little bit of game. Is he over there saluting? Don't salute me. I work for a living. What is that? The Hitler salute? What are you doing right there? What's that?
No, Hitler's like that.
Yeah. see,
Whoa,
you're
nigga.
supposed to-
Whoa.
Jesus.
Whoa. You about to get us. Whoa. Edit that.
Yikes!
Yikes.
No.
Hold up. He said it.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, whatever.
What are you talking about? I don't know what you're talking
Regular
about.
salute.
Yeah. But I hope everybody enjoyed the podcast, man. We love talking.
Nice.
Y'all. Hope y'all got a little bit of game. You know, hey, y'all strive to be a boss or an employee. You know what? I don't hate on either. You know, we need them all. We all can't be bosses. We all can't be employees. That's the way I look at it. But until next time, this is your boy, Sean Devoy. I am one part of this No Apologies movement. And if I said something to offend you, if you do not agree with anything that I've said in this podcast, from my family to yours, sucks.
Oh,
Snap.
snap.
Track veterans. I know I may have said something that pissed you off, hurt your feelings, made your heart cringe a little bit. But you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna ball that.
Yeah, that little salute you did made my heart cringe a little bit, but we ain't gonna talk about that.
Well, you know what? I'm gonna ball it up. Your feelings.
Right.
And then I'm coming from the free throw line, MJ on you.
He said, "Oh, that's not it. It's like this."
Yeah. So you soaring pretty much Jordan symbol.
Yep. Just gonna
Got you. Got you.
Hey,
Oh
y'all
man.
should know I don't give a fuck what I say. Freedom of speech.
Right. They should know by now.
Yeah.
They should.
And it's your boy Jack Anthony. Thing is, people, figure out which side of the parameter that you want to be on. But when you figure that out, stick with it. Stick with it. Go with it. If you want to grow, grow. Don't go backwards. Hey,
Yeah.
everybody, one thing that you need to do is you need to plan to fail, because it takes a certain amount of failure to create a certain amount of success. So never give up. Never give up on your dream. And if you don't like anything that I said, I'm gonna take your ass to Burger King, buy you a thick ass shake so you can suck it the fuck up. Hey, this the No Apology. This the No Apology show. Hey, we love you guys so much. Make sure you like, follow, subscribe, and share. Comment. Which one do you want to do? Hey, we all got goals. Let's pray for each other. Let's lift each other up. Let's support each and every one of each other's businesses and ideas. Let's grow together, and let's all become investors.
Why not? All right, y'all.
Peace.
Peace.